Hello everyone and welcome to the very first episode of the 4-0 Up podcast, a podcast we've all created, uni students here. My name is Jim McKegg, I'm a uni student at UCFB, I'm a Manchester United fan and I'm from Northern Ireland, if you can't already tell by the accent. Joe, we'll go to you.
I'm Joe Leggett, I'm from Grimsby and I support Everton.
My name's Mason Gale, I'm from Leicester and I support Leicester.
And I'm Thomas Hammond, I'm from York, but I support Newcastle United.
I think, as is the first episode, we'll comment down below who has the best accent and who has the worst. It's a big debate.
It's not Mason.
I'm going to lose.
It's not Mason.
It's not Mason, it's not
lose.
Mason.
It's not Mason.
Funny.
And who's the poshest as well? Who's the poshest?
Who
Come on.
sounds... So you can't see any of our faces, so who sounds the poshest?
Yeah.
Anyway, seeing as this is the first episode, we didn't really know what to think about for a topic, so we've gone with unpopular opinions. Always spark a little bit of a rivalry, always a good thing to talk about. You can talk about them for hours. So I'm going to kick off with my unpopular opinion first.
Here we go.
James Ward-Prowse is the best free kick taker in the world.
In the world. Present day.
He's currently the best. He's currently. I'll say the Premier League, but also the world. Definitely the best free kick taker, either in the world currently or in Premier League history.
Premier League
history.
that is a shout.
He's the best free kick taker. I think
it's hard to argue.
his free kick variation is absolutely incredible. Side foot.
Agree. That one against Wolves showed it, didn't it? Yeah.
He can just hammer a ball. He's put them under the wall before. He can curl them
From
around
any
the wall.
distance.
Any distance.
I like it because the keeper never knows what he's going for either. The keeper can cover either side he wants.
It's like penalty variation, but free kick variation, which is obviously 10 times harder. What do we think of that, boys?
It's hard to disagree with, to be honest. There's obviously good names out there, like you got David Beckham. If we talk about history, there's James Maddison who can pull out a good free kick, but at the moment it's hard to argue against it because everyone says Cristiano Ronaldo is the best. But he hasn't scored one in about
no one says that.
5
I
nowadays.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Surely.
I think if you say Cristiano, I'm a Manchester United fan and I'm a Ronaldo fan, but if you think Ronaldo's the best free kick taker of all
I can't remember the last time he actually scored a free kick.
Yes.
Even got one on target.
Spain 2018 World Cup.
Wow,
2018 World Cup. Yeah.
Spain World Cup.
Wow.
Right. So do we all agree or disagree?
In the world,
Can you
Lionel
think of
Messi?
any?
Consistency though, the consistency
Yeah.
of James
I think
Ward-Prowse.
what I'll say is the quality of Messi's free kicks look better than Ward-Prowse, but Ward-Prowse definitely scores more. So in terms of being prolific,
Would you say that though?
I
Ward-Prowse has
don't
got a lot of nice ones.
look at the big games that Messi's done it as well.
Yeah, but
The Liverpool Champions League
Maybe
one.
if Ward-Prowse played in Champions League,
Yeah, I was gonna
it'd
say,
be easier to say.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ward-Prowse plays for
Ward-Prowse.
Southampton. You have to.
On that topic
that's
though,
the
do you
point.
think James Ward-Prowse deserves to be playing for like a top 6 club?
Yeah.
Well, that's the only reason he don't play every game for England.
It's because he doesn't
Yeah,
play.
no, I
Do you
agree.
think he'd get in the England squad?
Which is what we'll come up to in a
I
bit.
think he'd be a good option for the England squad. I don't think
He
he's
has
that-
to get in the England
That's
squad.
one of my
He has
unpopular
to.
opinions, but we'll come back to
For
it.
set pieces alone, imagine you're 1-0 down in the World Cup against a low block team.
I
winning
agree.
on set
Oh, we
pieces.
need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need him.
You've
I
got
agree.
someone. You need someone. It's like saying
We do.
You need someone to get a ball in the
That's
box.
the thing. We've got Trent as well, though, who's also very good at free kicks. So it's like we have got that option anyway. But I'd still rather
He couldn't
have.
play Trent now, could he? He loves Kyle Walker.
And
And I don't blame him.
I think as well with that right wing back spot, Reece James, especially this season, what he's been playing with Chelsea, I think Reece James is
It's
the
hard
right
to
wing.
drop him.
And
When
at
he's
right
back
centre
from
back,
injury, it's his own position.
at right centre back, Trent isn't going to get in there either. So I think Trent's
system, doesn't
raw
it?
goals. But you've seen Gareth Southgate put him in centre mid, and then Klopp had a go at him for putting him in centre mid.
Yeah.
He could even play James left back or left wing back.
You think so?
He likes
We don't
Chi-
have
he
any
likes-
left
he likes
backs.
Chile though, doesn't he? No, he likes Chile.
Yeah, but
He
he's
likes Shaw.
Shaw.
too.
He's
Yeah,
a-
Shaw.
he-
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Shaw. Not Shaw.
Shaw's had a sticky season, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No, but the thing with
Liverpool
Southgate is he has the
still-
players he likes as well. He doesn't, it's not all
Chilwell's a
about
doubt for
volume
the World
I know,
Cup
yeah.
still, isn't he? Because of his ACL.
Oh yeah.
So
Anyway,
it's tough.
back to James Ward-Prowse. Do we agree or disagree with my unpopular opinion?
I
I
agree.
agree.
Joe?
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Clean
Wow.
sweep.
Yeah.
Okay. Any others? Any Mason?
Yeah, so I'll go to the England one.
Okay.
The England team is 9 times out of 10 based on who plays for a top 6 side. Players outside the top 6 get less of a chance.
Mings.
He's only in there because he's left-footed.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
he's got left-footed tacks.
Let's
Okay.
be honest.
Okay.
Facts, 100%.
He just is.
Fully agree with that.
Jordan Pickford.
For England, he
He's
is.
only in there because the
Yeah,
goalkeeper
there's no English.
Ramsdale.
Yeah, but Ramsey's only
that's
come in this
now.
season.
Ramsey will probably
Ramsey-
start starting.
If
Yeah.
we're looking back for a history,
No, he won't.
I
You don't
wouldn't
think
put it past
Ramsey will
him.
start for England?
Pickford will start for England in the next match, Jordan.
You think he starts
Probably
2020?
for the next 2 or 3.
yeah, but he got his chances to
2 or
number one
3.
because
Do you know how good Pickford is for England?
I know he's very good.
he's
He's
so
very, very
okay,
good.
we'll go with Mason's point. I know the fact he plays for Everton. Has he ever put foot wrong for England?
No.
Did he
No.
say 2 pens in the
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
arguing that
and
fact.
get let down?
But I just think the way
Someone's
Ramsey
an
is
Everton fan.
developing and the speed he's developing at,
It won't be long.
How many clean sheets did he get for Arsenal this year? The distribution. is unbelievable.
Yeah,
That game against Leicester, Mason.
Oh, well, I was there.
Yeah,
and
Mason, you were there.
That's one of the best keeping performances I've seen live
Yeah.
in a
He's
while.
good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's good.
He's good.
But,
He's good.
but I will also go back to what you said. Gareth Southgate has his favourites.
He does his
Yeah.
favourite. And it doesn't matter if someone in the top 6 moved away, just because they're not in the top 6, don't mean he's not going to play them.
And like
No,
you
but
said,
like, I'm
he
talking
has-
about like
The
getting
interesting
chances
fact-
in the squad.
An interesting fact will be is
I
if
don't think so,
Trippier
no.
is if Trippier still gets in the squad because now he's moved to us.
No, I don't think he will anymore.
No.
I don't
That's the
think-
thing, but he is one of our
Yeah, but even
better
before
players.
moving you, I don't think he'd have been in the squad.
think he's
He
one-
was, but he was when in the last squad.
Yeah, but
Do
how
you
many
think
right backs
he's
have got now?
He's one of
Yeah, but he can play
Newcastle's
left
better-
back.
He's one of Newcastle's better players or England's better players.
Well, obviously one of Newcastle's better players, but he has been so consistent for England in the past few years.
Yeah,
That it's
I
hard,
can
and
agree.
he does love him as well, Southgate. Like I'm
think
not just saying it's because Newcastle bias.
I think he got lucky this year, though, they play with Trent and James
Agreed.
being out injured and
Yeah.
Walker having to play right side.
If Trent was there, Trent would have got in over Trippier.
But he put in good
But
performances.
he was very good.
He was good. Yeah,
He was very
he
good.
Let-
Out
also-
of position, he was very good.
I just think that right back spot is so overloaded.
Yeah.
He's going to have an absolute.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I
brilliant.
don't,
Because you got Trent, who in my opinion,
It's a good headache though to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's a
agree.
great
Yeah.
headache.
You think you've got
Good
Reece
headache.
James and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who you put Hakimi in that mix as well as what the best right backs in the world currently.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Jack Cancelo was a left back.
Yeah,
He's not a left back.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that's the thing. If you look, the next international break's in what? Next month, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On pure stats of English centre mids, James Madison's leading the way. I'm a Leicester fan, yes, but that
There
don't
we
matter.
go.
Will he go? Will he
Does
go?
he-
No.
Will he be included in that squad?
I
No.
don't think he fits the system.
No.
He doesn't fit the system at all.
No,
It's a
he
Yeah,
two-
but that's the thing.
It's a two in midfield. and
That's
it
the
doesn't-
same
And
as
he
what
can't play
happened
more
with
wide.
Yeah.
Jamie Vardy.
Mhm.
They will not. England are too arrogant to change the system for another player.
I don't
sort
think
of
it's
Is
about
James-
arrogant though. He likes what he's good at what he has, and he has a system that
Is
works.
James Madison good enough to force England to change the system? I don't think he is.
No.
Of course he's not.
No.
No, I'm not-
He's not
And
come
the
through a
system- and
system
the
like
sy-
Rooney has.
And,
do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
and the
He's
sy-
not-
and the
No.
system with Calvin Phillips and Rice was so good in the Euros.
Oh
you would
yeah,
not
I'm not.
touch
I'm
that.
not saying
It's
anything about
brilliant.
that.
Yeah, you would not touch
It
that.
just works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I understand what you mean. I think James Madison, like you said, statistically is a brilliant midfielder, and it's a shame he's going to miss out on getting in the England squad. But I think it's a little bit like Jack Grealish as well. The England system, Gareth Southgate has favourites. I don't think the England system fitted him properly, and I don't think he was given a proper opportunity.
Yeah, he's decent to come off a bench though, isn't he? 'Cause
He's
Yeah.
a great
he
option.
wins your foul.
Especially in a game like
legged defenders. Yeah,
especially in a game like
exactly, yeah.
Scotland, which England should have won in the Euros. But James
Yeah.
Grealish, Jack Grealish, come on and changed the game just
Yeah.
because of the amount of fouls he was in
Yeah.
and stuff. But I think I'm gonna disagree with what Mason said about.
What was it again? That there was a bias towards
The top six
the
side.
top
Yeah,
six
I
sides.
can't agree with that.
I don't think-
I'm
yeah.
gonna disagree with that.
I'll be honest. Yeah, even as an Everton fan, we only have 1 point. Not that we've got anyone else good enough to get in, but
I think-
even when Michael Keane was playing well, he was getting the team
Yeah.
years ago.
Uh-huh.
And think of
Yeah.
all the centre backs we had about 3 or 4 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
yeah.
Fair
same.
enough. Fair
so
enough.
Mason's is not noble. Does anyone have any others?
There's one that was put in our group chat earlier
Uh-huh.
about Maguire's price tag ruining his career at Man United.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just
100%.
he is a good centre half, but £80 million was never what he was ever.
You expect too much of him now because of the price.
Yeah,
don't you?
exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think it's the age-old question when Van Dijk was 75 million and he is the best defender in the world, and you compare that to Harry Maguire who costs 5 million more than. But it is Manchester United tax.
And
But-
English tax.
English tax.
mate.
But I will talk about Manchester United tax a little bit because you're a Newcastle fan and you got Kieran Trippier for what 15 million. this
50
summer?
mil, yeah.
In the summer, Atletico Madrid wanted 40 million for Kieran Trippier because
Yeah.
Manchester United were interested. When Newcastle were interested, it was 15
I
million.
don't know
That's
either, 'cause
surprising,
Newcastle
though.
have money.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have
Which is
Newcastle tax.
I think the Manchester United tax because it's a
No,
big club and
mate, I promise you, when clubs get money and the clubs that they're buying from catch wind of that, they charge.
It's happened to us so badly.
What has Kieran Trippier done so badly to take 25 million off a price tag from 40 million in the summer? That's the only reason we didn't buy.
I
Kieran
agree with
Trippier.
your point.
Mhm.
It's a weird deal.
It's
for
a
me.
very
I
strange
don't
deal.
really get it.
I'm over the moon with it,
What
though.
was his contract looking like at Atletico? Did he have
I think he had
years left?
2 years left, a year and a half maybe.
Yeah. So he would have even longer in the summer, or only by 6 months.
Yeah.
Strange.
It was a very weird one when I saw the price. I thought it was upwards of 30
I'd
million.
have guessed 25 if I didn't see the price tag before he saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
would
think
guess 30
obviously
million
I think
or
he's
something.
aged in that time, which obviously impacts the.
Has he played?
But he also he won
He's
the
played
league.
every
He
game.
played. He won the league.
Yeah, he won the league last year,
broke the hold.
he won the league last year, which is why I asked did he play this year, because obviously if you've just won the league and you've had a brilliant Euros, I can understand a 40 million price tag. But if he's not played this season, I can understand Atletico going, he's a bit of deadwood, he's not going to play, let him go.
It was a weird one as well because it wasn't like he was out of favour, because Diego Simeone said as he was leaving, he was like, I want to keep him. I tried my best to keep him. Same with the Atletico Madrid president. He was the same, saying I want to keep him, but he had his heart set on Newcastle.
Money talks, mate.
Money does talk, unfortunately.
Do you think Kieran Trippier had something to do with that move?
Yeah,
100%.
Because he played, obviously, he was a Spurs. I wouldn't call him a Spurs legend, but he played that club for.
No, I'd say he's in like one of the most memorable players.
At Spurs.
Yeah, especially in that 2016 team they all raved.
100%.
Brilliant, yeah.
I've just looked back. They played Real Madrid at the start of December, and they preferred Marcos Llorente at right back to Kieran Trippier.
So I think
that might have had.
So maybe I've contradicted myself a little bit by going with the Manchester United tag, and maybe because the price tag dropped so much.
But it's still Kieran Trippier. Like, it's a good option to have. Like Simeone did not.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's a great deal.
What I was talking about was that Kieran Trippier will look at this. He goes, I think Kieran Trippier probably always wanted to move back to Manchester United. So he probably saw Newcastle as the project, or the move being like, if I stay here 3 years, I could be in top four. Whereas Manchester United, he's like, I don't want to go to United because he didn't know if he was going to start. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka and stuff. Kieran Trippier,
he wouldn't have been a starter. He's probably going to be captain at Newcastle in the next couple of years.
Exactly.
So, 100%.
How old is he? 31.
32.
I think he's 31. I want to say
he could still play for another couple of years easy.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, I can see that.
But we kind of went off topic a little bit. We were talking about Maguire and his price tag.
Yeah, but Trippier's also.
But we were talking about Manchester United tax.
Yeah.
And I think that English and Manchester United tax, which is why I think Maguire's price was fluctuated so much.
But the main thing is, we all agree that it did ruin his career.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter what he does, because he was unbelievable in the Euros. He was brilliant at the back end of last season.
Yeah.
But this season he hasn't been good, and I'm a Manchester United fan. And if it was up to me personally, I'd strip him of the armband. I'd probably play him. But I wouldn't want him being my captain.
Why would you strip of your armband?
Who would you give it to?
De Gea or Ronaldo.
De Gea,
I agree with Ronaldo.
I wouldn't get
Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
play enough. They don't play every game. You need your captain to play every game for me.
You don't think Ronaldo plays every game?
I think you need to bring in a captain.
I think he does. No, he doesn't.
Well,
if you had 2 solid weeks of Sunday, Thursday,
Tuesday,
Sunday, if you had that, he wouldn't play.
He'd play 1.5.
Yeah.
And De Gea plays every game.
Yeah, I would have to.
At the end of the day as well, Maguire got us a nice new training ground. So
I'd maybe have.
Realistically,
I'd maybe have like Bruno Fernandes.
I don't know if he's a leader though. Like, I look at him and just think like, he
just moans.
Maguire a leader.
No.
Yeah.
You don't have that's a problem.
I wouldn't want Bruno Fernandes as my captain, but I would take Bruno. I'd rather have Bruno Fernandes as my captain.
You need to bring in a leader.
I think Maguire.
That's the thing. I don't think you have an outfield player that at the moment starts every game.
Yeah.
Maybe Varane now.
McTominay.
No, I'm not having.
Yeah, but he's not going to be there in a year's time.
I don't get my stand with McTominay. I think he's all right.
He's solid. He's nothing.
Maybe
not what you really want.
Maybe he's not Man United.
If you look back
challenging for top 2.
Yeah, if you look at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But he's good. He works hard.
If you look back at Man
U's
U's
as much hate as he does.
past teams as well.
Yeah, but you can say the same about all of them. Seems like all the players.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
that's the
Bar,
thing.
maybe Bar, De Gea, Varane, and
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Pogba for the consistency, but Pogba on ability, then Pogba would.
Oh yeah, on pure ability, yeah, Pogba's brilliant.
Yeah, but no, it's a weird one with Scott McTominay because like I've slandered the man a lot, but I just think there's so many better options. I think if we're gonna do it, we're not ever gonna win anything with Fred McTominay in midfield. In my opinion, I think Romeo and Ward-Prowse are a better midfield partnership than Fred McTominay. That's how.
No, I agree with that, but is that not a system thing? They play 4-4-2 rather than just having 2.
United
as a 2 in central midfield, they're better.
United
do you reckon if you put Romeo and Ward-Prowse into United system, do you reckon they perform better?
Yeah, better.
Reckon?
Yeah. Souček and Rice, but I think that's a
yes,
given.
Souček and Rice, brilliant. Yeah.
Souček and Rice are one of the best in the league. One of the best. I think statistically last year as well. Weren't they like statistically the best, like better than Chelsea and stuff statistically?
They're pivotal to West Ham's success in the past few years.
West Ham have been really good.
Really good, yeah.
Do you think Justin Orphan doing West Ham will get Europe top 6?
No.
No, I can see Antonio getting injured and then lacking a bit.
Yeah, because he didn't buy anyone in January either. Didn't
they tried though.
They did try, yeah.
West Ham are absolutely the fans are absolutely furious.
Yeah.
Well, what Lingard, wasn't they?
Yeah, they wanted Lingard, which I wouldn't have minded once again.
Should have had him.
I wouldn't have minded him.
I think he'd have gone, despite obviously what happened.
I think he wanted to go.
Yeah, because he's out of contract now, so he's just going to free. I don't know why we didn't put it like a loan with an option to buy. For
but then I think I reckon he's going to play a bit for you. in the last.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will.
We are one right winger away.
Yeah,
from
they're one injury away from him having to play.
Yeah. You did let a lot of players go on loan, didn't you?
A ridiculous amount, and then obviously we had some unforeseen
circumstances.
We don't mention his name.
Nope.
With
that's another one.
Yeah.
That's another one we'll never talk about.
Yeah. We'll leave that one.
Yeah.
Yes, but what Diallo, Martial.
Well, if we're talking midfield / forward,
Van der Beek.
He had to go though.
I'm glad he's gone.
I don't know why.
Not just for me.
I don't know why. I don't know why Cavani didn't go. Cavani literally before Christmas talked about, I want to leave in January.
I was going to say a little bit of controversy around him, wasn't there?
Yeah. I love Cavani, but I would love to know what would happen if that was like Paul Pogba saying that. He would have been gone. First of January.
Well, the fact I've not even heard he said he wanted to go shows the difference.
To be fair.
No,
it shows.
I knew there was interest.
I see a lot on Twitter. A lot of United fans don't like Cavani, do they?
Yeah, no. After that, they were like, because he just in the middle of the season just went, I want to leave.
Well, that is a bit,
Yeah, but if you say
he was all set to go to Barcelona, and then they sent Ferran Torres, and I think that's.
I agree. If Pogba did that, it'd be different.
Yeah.
If Pogba did that, it'd be outrage everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he has done that.
Well, he has. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
has he ever though?
Yeah, he did it in 2018.
He said he wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Because his agent wanted Mini Raiola every year goes on about Pogba wanting to leave. And I don't think once he's never missed training for it. Anytime he's missed training, he's been injured or he's had a reason to leave. But he's never like Harry Kane at Spurs this summer, and Sky Sports talked about this where Harry Kane didn't go to training, and they talked about it was agreement between me and Levy or whatever. But Paul Pogba has never done that.
Yeah.
He's never just gone. I'm not.
That Mino Raiola does create some issues.
Has Pogba ever had an agreement with Woodward to go?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably
I
not.
think Kane did. Kane was told he could leave.
Yeah, he could leave if they didn't get Europe, wasn't it? Or no?
You obviously can't miss training. You're a job. You should be.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
But if you've been told by your chairman, he's already way overstayed for me. If he'd have gone 4 years ago, he'd have had three Premier League titles.
Oh, 100%.
Who? Kane? Oh yeah. Even potentially on the verge of breaking the Golden Boot record too.
It's in a similar vein. It's in a similar vein to Shearer, isn't it?
No.
You know, Shearer could had the chance to go to United, couldn't he?
Well, he could have gone
Newcastle
to
instead.
But he hated Roy Keane.
Yeah, he did.
He did hate Roy Keane. Yeah. He just
Rattled him.
He's choosing love over success.
He should have won Premier League titles though. We did have a great side.
The greatest ever Premier League goal scorer.
Kane has scored 5 goals this year.
Yeah.
5 goals at midway point of the season.
He did get 4 against San Marino, so who's counting?
I'm talking about Premier League.
He's gonna break the England record. So off my boy Rooney, he's gonna break.
I love Wayne Rooney.
How have we gone from Maguire to this?
I got my phone out to get the unpopular opinion so we could veer on something because he veered it so far off.
I don't know how we did that.
Like we were meant to take a left turn.
It's with another one, Jeremy.
The Serie A is the second best league in Europe.
Ooh.
Competitiveness, yes.
At the minute,
There's
competitive and entertainment.
7 or 8 teams. There's 7 or 8 teams which can get top 4.
Yeah, I have properly been watching the Serie A this year because he scored a lot more, and I think it's because there's not much La Liga on anymore as well. Like
no, well that's just dead, isn't it?
There's
it's
no
dead in
fight
water.
in the Liga anyway.
And the Serie A is so entertaining. The other day, you had the Milan derby.
Yeah.
Olivier Giroud proving why he's one of the most underrated ballers of all time.
There's always proper moments.
So So for me, Serie A undoubtedly number 2.
I completely agree with that.
I love for goals as well. You watch Atlanta, for example. They score every single full-time result is 6-3, 5-3, 4-2.
It's great, isn't it?
5-2.
All of them are so technically good on the ball as well.
Yeah.
They're so good. So I think we can just leave that as we all agree with that one.
Oh,
Serie A number 2.
Yeah, definitely.
So I've got another one from the chat, which was the Championship is the best league in the world.
I wonder who said that.
Well, we know.
The Huddersfield fan.
Best league in the world, based on what?
That's all I got.
Based on
Best league in the world.
Well,
I think he's.
By the way, the chat is the uni group chat, so it's on the sports journalism course. So if you're going to judge these guys, they should have decent ball knowledge at sports journalism.
You'd assume so.
They're doing a course
at
about
University College of Football Business.
You wouldn't be.
University Campus of Football Business.
I don't know whether we base it on. It's not. It's definitely not football. I think it's competitiveness.
Yeah,
I think I agree.
I think that's on anyone can beat anyone
because there can be any sort of 6 that finish at the top.
But would the Premier League be just as good as the Championship if they had the playoffs, or that kind of fight? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think the hype over the playoff adds a lot to it.
I agree because it makes and breaks a lot of clubs in the Championship, and you see it more as it trickles down to League 1 and League 2. But it means a lot more to do well. For say if Birmingham got into the playoffs, that would mean more than Southampton getting like 8th.
Yeah,
and but I think if it was the most competitive league in the world, you wouldn't have these yo-yo teams.
Like a Norwich.
Norwich is
West
Brom,
West Brom, Fulham, Bournemouth.
That's the thing, though. You look at a good example is Mitrovic. Mitrovic has scored 30 goals this season.
Yeah,
he was in the Prem however long ago. Got like 5 goals.
Yeah, for us it wasn't that great.
And other Championship clubs will say, "Oh yeah, but they've got more money than us. They're always going to go back up."
Ivan Toney, is he not the record goal scorer of all time in the Championship? And he's
Mitrovic's going to break it. But how many has he scored this season, Tony? Not many.
No,
probably
in the
4
Prem,
and 3 pens.
3 pens.
There's very little that comes straight up
he's a
and just
brilliant penalty taker.
He's a good player, and to be fair to Tony, in the system that Frank plays now, he's sort of a facilitator to Brian Blamo, isn't he? So it's tough. But people at the start of the season, people were saying
you score 6 this year.
Yeah, exactly. You score 30. I can remember saying at the start of the season, I said, if you score 30 in the Championship, you probably expect to score about
12.
a third to half of it. Yeah, so 12.
Dwight Gale's another very good example of that. He scores 30 a season in the Championship. As soon as he comes up to the Prem, goes missing straight away.
I was going to say Emi Buendia, but maybe no.
No, he's proven himself.
He's proving himself now. As soon as Coutinho came in, and we saw this a lot last year, like with Alex Telles and Luke Shaw, that when a player comes in like another player's position, the player who is their position is threatened by, they start performing. Yeah. So I was questioning with Buendia at the start of the season, but he's proven himself now. He's a baller. I always knew he had the talent though.
But another thing for probably anyone could be anyone in the Championship. There's a lot more games. They play
46 games.
Yeah.
They play what? 8 more games.
8
more games a season. So that, and realistically, that's 8 midweek games a season.
I also think as well, like it might not make a lot of sense, but Barnsley, they finished 4th last year? Are they not rock bottom?
Lost the gaffer though.
Yeah, they did lose. Who's
now been sacked from West Brom.
And
Ishmael.
And then also, can you have the best league in the world and then have someone like Derby who are about to go into liquidation? This is I'm not agreeing with this. I'm just saying like the rottenness of that. I'm not calling the Championship rotten. I'm just saying like a club like that struggling so badly.
I think,
can you call it the best?
Well, it's more due to the EFL, not Derby's fault. They're just like, we'll just keep them afloat. But it's just it's other teams in the Championship as well and in the EFL that are ruining Derby at the moment. It's like Middlesbrough and Wickham have I'm not entirely sure, so don't fact check me, but it's some like legal cases with them that they won't take away, which is really ruining Derby at the moment.
Yeah.
And they're trying to appeal to the EFL to get them out of it, and the EFL just aren't listening.
Yeah, I will say, as soon as I started saying that, I kind of was don't really know stuff about this.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm right, I hope.
No, yeah, I think so too. But I would say competitiveness and entertainment, the Championship is a brilliant league. I'm a Manchester United fan, so I wouldn't watch a serious amount of it, but when it's on, it's good. But I think if you're talking about football quality, I don't know.
But not to put you in here, Mason, but one of the teams that aren't, they're doing well this season, but Nottingham Forest just absolutely slapped your team.
I don't know who that team are.
Just slapped your team. Like, it's very competitive, and they still have the ability to compete. Yeah, probably.
But then, if you look at Forest, say if they do go on a good run now, and make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of loans.
They do.
There's a lot of players in loan on that.
There's not a lot of money.
Jed Spence as well, isn't he?
He's on Middlesbrough.
You're allowed 6 in your matchday squad, and all 6 played in their starting 11 at the weekend.
Jed Spence scored, didn't he? And I thought Jed Spence was brilliant as well.
He'll get a
he won't stay at Middlesbrough.
He's excellent. Jed Spence.
He won't stay at Middlesbrough next year.
No, they'll get like 20 mil for him easy. English tax and everything.
Yeah.
He'll be at a mid-table Prem side easy.
Yeah.
You think so?
Definitely.
He was Southampton for me.
Oh,
I know they've got.
It's just Kyle Walker-Peters.
Red and white. They've got enough cover right back, but that's such a Southampton signing. We've seen it with Armstrong last season.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
He hasn't done very well this year, though, has
he?
That's another championship one.
It's a year to adjust, isn't it? The Championship and the Prem are very different. I think the Championship is a lot more physical.
Definitely.
But the fitness of the Premier League is different. Do you know what I mean?
One player I definitely want to see in the Premier League soon, though, is Ben Brereton Diaz.
Yes.
Because he has just blown up this year.
But then it looks like
all the eyes are on him. Yeah, Blackburn are doing very well.
I want Blackburn to go up.
I love
Blackburn.
You just don't want the same old teams to go up, do you?
No.
I know Fulham are going to come up.
I'm so sick of seeing Norwich go up.
It'll be Fulham, Bournemouth, and one of them.
Fulham, Bournemouth, and one extra. It's the same with last season. You had 2 usuals.
My 3 picks for the playoffs, I want Bournemouth, Forest, and Blackburn.
Yeah.
Or with everyone else.
I think I'm the same, but I can't see Fulham not coming up.
I'd like to see Coventry.
Yeah, they're cruising at the top, aren't they?
I'd love to see Coventry.
Look, Cov just get in the playoffs, see what they can do.
Yeah. But, alright, I think... So, Championship, the best league in the world, do we agree or disagree? I'm going to disagree.
Disagree, yeah.
Alright, perfect. We could... You were saying from the chat, we could do ball or no ball if you wanted to. Do you want to? We do a little bit. We'll do a couple of more unpopular opinions. Then we'll do ball or no ball, and we'll discuss what that is. But speaking of Championship clubs in the Premier League, my next unpopular opinion is Brentford will be in the Premier League for at least the next 5 years.
Ooh. It's hard to call.
One thing I will say is when Leeds were playing so well last season, I'd have said the same about Leeds.
Yes.
But now, no.
They could be, yeah.
I think the system that Leeds play is a little bit different to the Brentford one. Like everyone sussed out what Leeds did and they counteract that perfectly, and that's why Leeds are
Injuries
so
will also caught up with them
yes,
this year,
because
though.
they play
True.
90 mile an hour. They play
Yeah.
hell.
They do.
They had to expect that though
Yeah.
this year.
Exactly. Like when Bielsa was complaining about injuries, like, that's what happens when
It's
you
your fault.
have your players playing at 110%
It
for
is,
90
yeah.
minutes.
It's his fault.
It is completely
Yeah.
his fault, but
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So what we do, because we think we are a little bit tight on time. So.
I don't think I could confidently say they won't go down in the next 5 seasons.
Okay. So
I think they've got a good foundation there, but I think they're going to struggle to compete with, because like a team they're down with at the moment is obviously Newcastle us, and we're going to get a massive boost.
Heavy investment.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're going to be out of there, and they could be dragged in, and you don't know what's going to happen in the relegation fight. So I doubt it.
I think it's probably down to their transfer windows. They've
Yeah,
got to have
losing
good
players
transfer
and that, so-
windows.
Getting Christian Eriksen though,
Yeah,
what
as well
a
as-
what
yeah.
a coup.
How many
good.
games can he play?
only for
That's
6 months.
the
So
thing.
yeah, like we were
Yeah,
saying,
that's
that's
true.
like, I don't know if he.
Yeah,
already
it's a
truly-
bit
It's a big
dodgy.
game,
I
though.
don't think he'll play for another month and a half. You know.
It's
Yeah.
a bit dodgy
He's
when
not
he
that,
gets kicked out of a league for medical reasons, not being able to play, but he's still allowed to.
Good
over it.
PR move,
Brave
though.
to take him on.
Yeah,
Good
it's
PR
very
move.
brave.
It's a great PR move, but it's brave on a playing front. If you actually think he's going to play week in, week out,
Which he's not.
Of course he's not.
Of course he's not.
They've got to survive having their best players taken off them, as well as bringing in good
Yeah.
quality signings.
That's the life of the low league team.
yeah.
You know, Tony's probably going to go eventually, isn't he?
Probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
He's in a bit
Probably.
of controversy at the minute with Brentford, isn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
There's a video.
He put out an
idiot.
apology.
Obviously, no
He didn't-
expletives, but
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's not in a good books for Brentford fans, is he?
No, so you disagree?
Disagree.
Disagree.
Right. Well, we haven't got that long left, and we got to do some Premier League predictions. So we're going to do a quick episode of Ball, or a quick snippet of Ball or No Ball. So basically, we've asked some people, and we're going to ask you, the listeners, right now. We have a Twitter and we have an Instagram, 4-0 Up Podcast. Just search it on Twitter and Instagram, or even TikTok, and you leave a comment or a DM as well. And I want you to DM me or message whatever your unpopular football opinions, or football opinions you have that you don't think anyone else has. And we're going to get them on the show, and we're going to see if you have ball or you don't have ball or no ball. So in our uni chat, obviously, because we didn't have anyone to ask, one of our mates, a number, said Mesut Ozil is the best playmaker to grace the Premier League.
False.
Who then?
De Bruyne.
Well, we just say so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You convinced? Okay,
That's, yeah, move on.
Done.
Move
Kevin
on.
De Bruyne, no doubt. Mesut Ozil, unbelievable.
On his
Close.
day.
Oh, yeah.
On his day.
Unbelievable.
Top three,
Yes,
close.
I think we say no. People like Arsenal fans especially will just go, "Oh, you think he's awful?" No,
We've respected him.
Kevin
We've respected
De
him.
Bruyne is
You
just,
can't.
yeah.
I think one thing that De Bruyne has over Ozil is the physicality as well. Do you know what I mean?
There's
yeah,
also
and the consistency.
Ozil can get bullied out of the game, I think.
Yeah,
David
De
Silva as
Bruyne's-
well.
Yeah,
Oh,
De-
Silva,
David
yes.
Silva,
Like-
Yeah.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Dennis Bergkamp. There's just so many
Silva's
names.
second for me.
Yeah,
Like,
De
we're talk-
Bruyne's got so many attributes other than just playmaking.
Two
as
foot
if we're
well.
talking about,
He's
Two-footed.
two-footed.
And he
Yeah.
does help defensively.
He does.
Massively.
It's not the physicality. He's
Yeah.
hard working. You know, you don't want to put a tackle in the midfield, does it?
No, he loves it.
let's
So-
talk about Premier League as well. We
so
can't.
for our special number, we're gonna go no ball.
No ball.
No ball.
Sorry, mate.
Okay, right. Another one from the same person. Number 6. Vardy. I really disagree with this one.
Oh god.
Vardy would have broken the goal record if he left Leicester / played
No.
in the Premier
I'm
League.
gonna, yeah,
What, as
I'm gonna
in
jump
no
in straight
ball?
away.
What, as in
Yeah.
like Shearer's record?
Yeah.
He wasn't a complete player
No
until he was
He-
27.
and
Yeah,
he
no
does
way.
he does have 127 Premier League goals, and he only started 27, which is good. But
Brilliant.
Wait, so-
could he have
Brilliant.
kept up? I don't want to say could he have kept up that style of play for so long, but like he became the player, like he said, he became the player he was at 27. And I think
Yeah, even
It
when
just
he
took him the
first
next
came
few
in.
years, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even when he first came in, he weren't.
He wasn't complete, was
The
he?
game he broke onto the scene was against Man United 5-3 when we came up.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And even then, he came off the bench. Yeah, he won a penalty, scored a goal, stuff like that. But he was still developing then. There was no way, even anywhere before that, he'd
Just
have
a
made
late bloomer.
a Prem team.
It happens though. It happens
So-
for loads
yeah.
of players.
Yeah, yeah.
he does. He just says imagine, and he just says hypothetically and stuff. But you could hypothetically say like if Peter Crouch had pace, he would have won them.
Yeah.
I get what you said. I completely get what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
coming from.
You think if
And
he just had
also-
5 more years under his career, how many goals could he have scored and stuff?
Who
But
was
that's not
he-
always how it works.
You
is it?
can't
Yes.
say that and
How-
be fair.
Like since he's played in the Premier League, how many is he getting every season? Because to break a record,
20 to 30.
Is he getting 20 to 30 in
For
the
the
Premier
past-
League though? In the
No,
Premier
not the
League.
Premier League.
I think he has for the
Because
past...
if he winning the Golden
Well, no, he won the
Boot,
Golden
yeah.
Boot last year, didn't he? Or was it the
Nah,
year
it's 2
before?
years ago. You won it with 22.
Yeah,
or-
but
yeah.
I
Was that when he
think,
was
I
joint
think
with
last,
Salah, not
last
that?
season it was 18 maybe.
It was
Who won
Kane
it
last year.
last year?
Kane, yeah, he got both, didn't he? Assists
But-
and
Yes,
goals.
he did.
Yeah, I think, obviously, I don't think, if he had left
He's got
Leicester...
9 this year.
Yeah, but he's injured now.
He got 15 last year, 23 the year before, 18, 20, 13, 24, 5.
Like, you've got to play 15 years. Something nearly to...
Well, that's why Shearer's...
That's why Shearer's
Yeah.
not going to be caught.
Yeah,
His
so I
career
think
was
if-
so
That's
fruitful.
15
So
years
he
at
said-
that level.
Yeah, so Seven said, we've released his name.
Oh,
And we said if you added, he said if you start at 22, if you added 5 more years on, when he's on 127 goals, he's got to get under 140.
Yeah.
He's not breaking.
No.
Because he's got how many he's got to hit? How many? Has he
I
has
think
to
the
hit
only
a
club
season
being
with?
able to do it.
30.
Yeah.
He's got to hit 30 a season.
The only club he was able to do it at was Leicester as well. I don't think...
if you pitch your system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
the
he fits your
system
system
we
to a T,
played
yeah,
for
yeah.
so long now, which we're not really playing as much now,
No, could you not?
but we're not going to get into that.
Could you?
Yeah. He fitted that so well with his pace.
Yeah.
If he played in a passing team or a bigger
Yeah.
team sort of thing, it wouldn't have worked.
Which
is why he never fitted it.
It's like when he was linked with Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever would have done well.
And
at
it's
Arsenal. I
why
don't think
he
fit
never
the
got
system at all.
It would be
as
hard
big
to
as a
call,
chance. It's why he never got a bigger chance as he did with England,
Yeah.
because it was that different styles to play again.
Yeah. Well, we have one more, and I'm going to do one final one. And it's from our man facing me right now, Mason.
Oh,
No, this was a joke. This was a joke. This was a joke.
It was a joke, you can't say that.
Dybala.
Oh no, this was just a joke. I was taking a minute.
Okay, so I'm going to expose you anyway because you have to be exposed first.
Yeah,
Highlight
I'm looking
Dybala has the technical ability to match Messi, but keeps
No.
getting injured.
Right,
And this
just
is why
no.
Mason won't be on the podcast next week.
This
If you wanna
was a
play
joke.
nice having you,
Mason
mate.
podcast, let us know.
Drop the
See you later,
GM
boys.
with your greatest ball knowledge, and we'll
With
see
your
if
CV,
you're-
please.
we're-
Greatest
we're-
footballer
we're-
achievement
See if you're
you
worthy
can
enough for the podcast.
Yeah, this was a joke.
That was
Okay.
awful. That's such a bad opinion.
Right. Well,
He's
we're
good
gonna-
footballer,
We're going
but
to
it
leave it
was a
there for
joke.
ball or no ball. So we had two.
No, there was
three,
one more.
One more.
About Drogba's overrated.
Oh, Drogba's the most overrated striker in Premier League history.
Not the
I
most
agree.
overrated.
Not the most
Not the
overrated.
most,
no.
but he's definitely
I'd say
overrated.
most. He's
I'd
nowhere
say
near
most.
as good as Aguero.
Well, no.
I don't think he's definitely not top 3.
Who's your top 3?
Rooney, Shearer, Aguero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
argue
okay.
And
with
then
that.
I'd have Luis Suarez in there.
Oh, Suarez.
But what about Henri?
Yeah, you got so many.
Oh, see,
That's the
'cause
thing.
I cheat a lot. When you're doing Premier League 11s, I always put Henri on the left so I can put like 2 up top.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
I
Bit of
cheat.
inside forward.
Yeah, so if we're putting Henri into the list, then it's probably what Rooney.
Rooney Aguero.
What, Rooney's top for you?
No. Shearer, Aguero, Henri.
Aguero's top for me, I'll be honest.
Not in that order, just down
Aguero.
three.
Aguero. Oh, okay.
If
Anyway,
we're just going to sit and make
in
an
terms of
order, it's too
Drogba, I
long.
don't think he makes top 5. No.
No.
So I'd
I
have-
think he's scraping top 5. He's not quite there.
But cup final Drogba.
Cup
different
final was
beast.
brilliant, but longevity in a Prem scoring stupid
Yeah.
amounts of goals.
Bar
you've got the same conversation.
Ronaldo, the biggest game player on the planet. Bar
Oh,
Ronaldo.
definitely.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo's definitely top, but Drogba.
Yeah, but
is-
Drogba
was
is a
up
close
there.
second.
You've got what? How many FA Cup finals, League Cup finals you score again?
He just
Breaks
won.
hard.
I think he's
Yeah,
scored in
big
every
game.
single one he's played in.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
he's
sure.
got like 11 goals at Wembley or something like that.
I don't know what
Don't
was
fact
that
check me on that one, but
Yeah,
it's close anyway. Oh, I think we might have messed up the mic. Ooh. Anyway, we are going to finish off the episode with the last 10 minutes with Premier League predictions. We're going to do this every single week, just end the episode with some Premier League predictions. So, and we're going to do a little bit of a tally with it. So we're going to count them up, and it's going to be goals. So it's going to be, obviously, who's going to win, you get a point for that, and then what's the goal. If you get the perfect score, you get an extra 2 points. If you get the correct score, you get an extra 2 points. If you get the correct winner, you get 1 point.
Are you
there's a
keeping track of these
Yeah,
points?
I'll keep track.
Yeah,
Take
please
it.
do.
Because
Oh.
that's too much.
We'll just do midweek games.
Yeah, the games that are
Well,
on. So
yeah,
obviously
this
the games
week-
that are
this
on
week.
tonight, and then
We're doing all the midweek games just tonight.
yeah, all the midweek games. Yeah, because this is the next episode. The next.
Yeah.
We're not going to film the next episode the next weekend. So
We've got to do next weekend's episode as well then.
someone get the scores up because I have to write them down. So someone else say the teams.
So the first game tonight is Newcastle versus Everton.
Big game in the pod.
No comment.
A 4-0 up podcast derby.
So obviously we've got Thomas, Newcastle fan, Joe, Everton fan. Joe, I'm going to come to you first. What's your prediction?
Be honest.
Someone asked me earlier, and this was my genuine response. I said 1-1, Mina and Shelby to score, and people might laugh at that. But if I don't want to sit on the fence, if I had to pick a winner, I'd go Everton. But I know what we're like.
Have you put a quid on it?
So we don't promote gambling.
No, we don't.
No. Sorry,
we
guys.
don't
Sorry.
do that. Even though I'm a Newcastle fan, and
So
I've
you're
tried
going-
to.
1-1.
He's
1-1
going
draw.
going 1-1. Okay. Even though I try to be optimistic, it's very hard to be at the moment. I know we've got all this money and new players and whatever, but I'm going to also go for a draw, but a more high scoring one, 2-2.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go for it. Guimaraes to score in his debut. Is Calvert-Lewin fit? I don't even know if he's fit.
He's fit in the squad, but I personally can't imagine he'd play.
Is he
We've
wearing
written in the
school
stars for
clothes?
Donny van de Beek to score as well, so
I don't think Donny van de Beek will start either.
I'll just come off the bench and score. That's not equaliser.
Daddy Ali's got a bicycle kick.
Oh,
Delhi
can't
Ali-
wait.
if Delhi Ali scores, you'll never hear from me again.
So I'm gonna go. No one's gone for a win yet. I'm gonna go to an Everton win 1-0. 1-0 Everton.
I'm also going to back that.
Cheers,
Are
lads.
you going 1-0 Everton?
They're
Cheers-
on,
cheers,
it's,
lads.
it's the new manager. New manager.
1-0 Everton then?
New manager. No, not 1-0.
Oh,
I'm going 3-1.
Who's going to score, Mason?
3-1.
Who's going to score, Mason?
Who do you take me for?
Who's going to score, Mason?
The team that's concedes a lot of
Yeah,
goals.
all right. Shh.
We're the same, don't worry.
Yeah, it's Tom.
But I don't know who's going to start. The
Just
Everton
say
fans giving me
anyone.
no confidence.
Yeah, Mina's going to score. You can.
100%.
You can
I hope you
not-
play
cannot
Gordon.
bet on
Corners.
that.
Are you going to play Gordon?
Don't bet on that, but you might. Don't.
I imagine the front three will be Richarlison, Gordon, and Gray because that worked so well against Brentford. And-
Gordon, Gray, Aller.
Against Lascelles. Oh my god.
Okay.
right. West Ham versus Watford. That's next.
West Ham win.
Yeah,
Yeah, comfortable.
2-0 West Ham.
Universal
Comfortable.
West Ham win that.
2-0 West Ham win.
3-0 West Ham.
3-1.
Watford off down.
100%.
Sorry,
So
Watford.
Thomas.
I'm going 3-1 again.
3-0 West Ham. Yeah, easy.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1. And by the way, Legs is a haircut at 24. So you
might
can't have the
run.
video,
It's
but
actually 4:15.
he's sitting windmilling his arm beside me to get me.
My
to
arm. I'm with my arm. With my arm. Just for everyone listening.
It was going so well. It was going. It was going so well.
So professional,
So I've
guys.
gone 2-1. Mason, what have you gone?
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, Dennis might.
Right,
sneak
mine out
consolation.
of Burnley.
United win.
What score?
Thing with United, they always make it hard for themselves. We're going to go 2-1. Late winner.
We scored 2 goals. My lord.
1-1. Ronaldo and Weghorst to score.
Oh,
there
woot.
goes. Yeah, forgot about him.
Thomas.
Big
Cold
win.
nights at Burnley.
What a deal, by the way, to get Weghorst.
Big
You
win.
get rid of.
We've helped
Chris,
him out
You get
there,
rid of
so
Chris
what
Wood
have-
and
He's a
use
big
half the money to
man.
get a better striker.
What have we done?
He's
What
a big
move.
gem.
I'm going to also go for a United win, but very, very scrappy. 1-0. McTominay header or something like that. Just easy. Well, it won't be easy, but 3 points.
I'm gonna go. We beat them 3-1. I think the last time I played them at Old Trafford was a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna go 2-0 United.
Okay.
I'm gonna be optimistic. Mason, you're still yet to give me your score, and Legs is now winning over his hand.
I said 1-1. I said 1-1.
He did say 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
I said Ronaldo and Weghorst, didn't I?
Bergen.
Big
Bergen. Man City, Brentford.
City win. Easy.
Right, go.
3-0.
City went 3-0.
Yeah.
It's
I
at
don't
the
think I've ever
Etihad.
predicted a game where Man City won't win.
Hmm?
Like, you never predict a game where Man City
Oh,
are
of
going to
course
lose.
you have, no.
You
Thomas.
can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, 4-0.
4-0.
4-0. Man City just dismantled
Did they
teams.
concede 4 to Everton? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you trying to say, guys?
It's easy to score. It's easy scoring something.
What are you trying to say, guys?
And for that reason, I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. Go 5, not Mason.
Yeah, I'll back 4-0 as well.
Nice one.
4-0. One board man. Match with Tom. Norwich versus Palace.
Get your own opinions, mate.
Palace win.
Palace win.
It's at Carrow Road.
Norwich
Palace win.
are on the up.
Palace,
No,
Norwich
not.
are on the up.
Palace win.
As much as I hate to
Did
say
Norwich
that.
not-
Yeah,
not
you
beat
can
you the
say
last
that.
Premier League
I'm not
weekend.
saying no.
Hey?
Did Norwich not beat you the last Premier League weekend? Yeah.
Yeah, they
What are you trying to say, Jamie? I get you a good game as well, mate.
They did. We had to get a scrappy.
Yeah, we got a
penalty
scrappy
to win
2-1 win.
Yeah, we drew. So
the game. Yeah. You Newcastle.
Yeah.
Oh, who said that? Alright, go on. Legs. Score.
Palace 2-0.
2-0 Palace. Mate, Tom.
I'm gonna go for a very boring 0-0.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like that.
Anti-football.
Me, I'm gonna go 1-0 Palace. Nah, 1-1. And Mason.
1-0 Norwich.
Oh, please! I hope not. Oh
Where
my
are
god.
you?
Timu Pukki, that's
Where
the
are you?
Spurs versus Southampton.
That's
Ooh,
a
that's
tough
good
one.
game. 1-1.
Cracking.
The last,
Good game,
The
1-1.
last. You're gonna want to tune into this one, folks. It's gonna be a cracker.
1-1.
1-1 Kane bicycle kick 90th minute. Egg on
Okay.
your faces, lads.
Oriel Romeo from his own half. The last time they played it was 1-1, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 1-1.
Well, call me Mystic Mac.
Yeah, it
I
was.
predict these things.
Call me Mystic Mac, because I predict these things. Right, 1-1.
Yes.
Yes. Thomas.
I'm going to go 2-1
Would you
Tottenham.
quit moving your arms at me?
We know!
Your barber appointment can wait. It's not for another 14 minutes.
If you're late, you're late.
Okay.
If you know, you know, you know.
You know?
Anyone that goes to Smokey Barbers, you know the wait. So, also, if you want to take Mason's place in the podcast next week, make sure you don't have a haircut. It was what did he say?
We want dusty trims only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to stay there.
Mason,
don't I?
Oh, crap.
Thomas, score Spurs versus
Oh,
Saints.
2-1 Spurs.
4 legs actually kicks off.
Right, I'm gonna go 2-0 Spurs. It's my go, not yours. You always go last. You know this.
2-0 Spurs.
Copying me again.
Get your own opinions, mate.
Look, this is what happens when you go last.
Ball, no
Villa
ball, no
versus
ball,
Leeds.
Mason.
This actually has Villa versus Leeds has potential to be a very good game.
Yeah, no.
It's a Villa win.
Good game, 1-1.
It's gonna be a good. I'm gonna go. By the way, I cracked an iron brew at the very start of this podcast before we recorded, and I mean, you're talking about good
We'll
games.
show 'em next
You're
week.
having good
ASMR.
sound.
We'll show them next week.
Next week, iron brew. If you know, you know.
Right, so
anyway,
predictions
then.
Villa Leeds at Villa Park. Legs, arms. We're gonna start with you.
Third man up.
3-2 Villa.
Whoa.
Leeds ain't scoring that many.
High
goals.
scoring games with Leeds, mate. You watch Leeds.
What, with Dan James up front?
Yeah, he's quality.
He's so good, isn't
Dan
he?
James is better than Harvey Barnes. No,
Right, let's move on.
I want to see. I want
Anyway,
to.
yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
believe that.
Legs
I
wants
want
to go
see
get his
him.
haircut, so we'll leave that for next week.
for Jamie.
If you want to replace me in the podcast next week,
What are we the new host?
Tom, Villa Leeds.
2-2.
He's gone 2-2.
You all oohed at my 3-2. That's 1 goal difference.
Yeah,
I'm going 3-1 Villa. And Mason
2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa.
Could we just talk about they've got Leon Bailey as well, and he's gone so under the radar for Villa.
Yeah, because he's done nothing.
He's crap.
Exactly.
Man, as well.
That looked like such a good sign at the start of the window.
Liverpool Leicester.
Ooh.
Liverpool wins 7-0.
Well, we all thought Salah and Mane getting to the AFCON final would rule them out, but however,
Salah's
both
back
back.
already.
Yeah,
Salah's back in
Both
training
back.
already.
And they've got Luis Diaz, so...
Do you
Oh, I
think-
love that guy.
He
He's
wants to play
dope.
though.
Is Salah going to pass Mane the ball?
No.
Imagine.
He didn't pass the ball anyway.
so I've got a ticket for this tomorrow. Well,
he's going
Thursday, and I'm going.
Yeah, tomorrow.
You going with a ticket? All right.
Yeah, I bought one, and we're going to get absolutely smashed
Yes, you
if we
are.
play any way like we did at the weekend.
Yes,
so,
you are.
Legs. Can I go to you for a score?
Yeah, 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay.
You're a brave man.
Tom. Thomas?
4-1 Liverpool.
4-1.
We're not scoring a goal.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
go.
will. He scored some scrappy goal.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Liverpool. And Mason.
Liverpool are going to win 27-0.
What about the last time Liverpool played Leicester though?
Oh, we won,
Yeah.
That's the thing.
but we're not
man.
good anymore.
Leicester winning makes
That
a
was
change.
that right?
What?
27-0 to Liverpool. Put me down. I still get a
20.
point if they win, so it's all right.
I mean, fair enough.
I've already got all the other ones right, so it's
Wolves
fine.
Arsenal because we know how much of a rush.
Last game of the predictions.
It is Wolves Arsenal.
Arsenal 2-0.
Ooh. What was it last time out?
Tom,
2-1 to Wolves last time. Well, oh no, it wasn't. They haven't played this season yet. I think it's going to be 1-0 Wolves.
I like that. Yeah. You said 2-1 Arsenal legs.
No, 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. Yeah. And then
Coke's gassy, innit?
Keeps
making me burp.
I'm gonna go 1-1. I think Wolves play a style of football that's very
I like
difficult to beat.
Wolves, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 Wolves.
1-0.
Get your own opinions.
This is what happens when you go last. Let me
Try and
go
be
first.
different.
I'm going first next week.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I am. I'm going first next week.
You're not on the podcast next week. After you said Palo de Bala match Messi for a building.
That
You're
was
gonna
a
get
joke.
killed.
By the way,
Yeah, I've got Messi fans at my front door later, so...
Messi comes and goes.
Bruh.
But
Inside joke.
Dave Bala would always stay. How you meant this?
I've not been kicked off the podcast. I'm leaving the podcast.
No, fair
Good.
enough. Bye.
Good riddance.
In a bit.
You know where the door is, mate.
Like I said, if you want to be on the podcast next week, let us know. No, if please send us in
I'm not
your
editing this
opinions. This has been the 4-0 podcast. We're going to roll it out here. Legs is celebrating, so you can go get a skin fade. I mean, if you saw Legs' trim, you'd be running to the barber's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you saw my trim, you'd understand. Cut me some slack.
But yes, it has been the 4-0 podcast. If you have enjoyed, give us some critical feedback. We'll be putting this up on YouTube and Spotify as well. So yeah, if you're listening to this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like. He said beside me, taking the L. 20-year-old man.
19. It was going so well, and the Irish man has broken.
Northern Irish man.
The north of Irish man.
You're from Grimsby, mate. Is there any
Yes.
Grimsby listeners that want to be on the pod? Let me know. But yes,
BVB.
leave us your unpopular opinions. Leave us some football opinions you have as well. Leave us some critical feedback. We'd love to know what you thought. And if you are listening to this on YouTube, give it a like, give it a subscribe, listen to it on TikTok, give us a follow as well. And if you have enjoyed, give some feedback too. We'll see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.